Why is it that all the ideas to make money online are so hard for Generation Xers and Zennials? Like, everything requires learning a bunch of new skills, and I ain't got time for that. I'm pretty sure you feel the same, so it's a good thing you're watching this video. In this video, I'm going to share the very best side hustle ideas for Gen Xers to make money from home. And the best part, it doesn't require any upfront costs. So don't go anywhere. Hi, I'm Jennifer Kem. You can call me Jen. I'm the founder of the Master Brand Institute, and here we guide experts through the process of building a unique message, then putting it into a marketing structure to turn complete strangers into raving clients. I upload a new video every Friday, so be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, then click the bell icon so you're notified when new content is available. Now, on to today's video. So like I said at the beginning of this video, why are all the ideas to make money online so hard? If I were to try most of the side hustles or business ideas that come across my feed, I would absolutely fail, which is saying a lot because over the last 15 years, I've built 3 multi-million-dollar businesses in 3 different industries. And like I always say, I'm a seasoned chicken, so I definitely know what I'm doing when it comes to business. But the thought of doing some of these businesses ideas overwhelms me. Amazon FBA business, not for me. Hunting for weird things at garage sales and then flipping them on eBay, yeah, not for me either. Drop shipping goods through an e-commerce store, hard pass. NFTs and cryptocurrency, I don't even know really what those are, but these are the things that everyone's talking about, right? And why is that? Because it's how the business world is evolving. I watch my 7-year-old son and my 2 daughters who are in their early 20s, and I think to myself, dang, if they only knew how well they have it now. And I don't mean that because I spoil them rotten or enable them. I say this because it has never been easier to get access to solutions for their problems. But at the same time, they have the same core problems I had at their age. It looks different because of technology and fashion and slang and pop culture, but it's actually the exact same. When I was 7, my biggest problem was finding things to do. My son has the exact same problem. It's why he's always asking for new Lego sets. When I was 21, my biggest problem was finding my place in the world and the social circle I belong to. My youngest daughter has the exact same problem. It's why she spends so much time buying video games that have a thriving online community so she can feel like she belongs. And when I was 25, my biggest problem was balancing my career, social life, and mental health. My oldest daughter has the exact same problem. It's why she spends so much time on astrological charts to help her find signs and information. So while the entire world is changing, one thing hasn't changed. People who have problems buy solutions. This is the core idea of what I'm about to share with you. You simply take the expertise you've built over your lifetime solving problems and sell it as a solution. I'm going to say that again. Take the expertise you already have, package it as a solution, and sell it to people or companies who have that problem. Instead of learning a bunch of new skills to make money, you can take what you already know and turn it into money. So that's the idea. Now, here's the simple 3-part strategy to actually do it. First is the offer, also known as what you're selling. For this strategy to work, you need to sell something you're already good at, and you need to package it as either a done-for-you service, consulting, or coaching. For the skill you're already good at, we're talking about a hard skill you can use to solve a problem, like talent management or clinical psychology or holistic health and wellness, whatever you're already good at. Now, on the packaging side, like I said, there are 3 ways to package your skill into something people will buy. First is the done-for-you service, where you do the work for someone. A classic example is hiring a babysitter to watch your kids. Can you do it yourself? Absolutely. But if you want to have a night out with bae, you hire a sitter, right? Second is consulting, when you tell someone exactly how to overcome their problem to achieve their desired goal. An example is a home inspector. They come in to assess your house and tell you exactly what is of concern and what isn't. And third is coaching, when you help someone figure out how to solve their problem on their own. An example is going to a therapist. You tell them all your problems, they help you get to the root problem, and then you solve it on your own. Now, let's talk about price. You're going to sell this offer at $150. It's cheap enough that it isn't hard to get people to say yes, but it's enough money that you're going to feel excited when you get it. So that's step one. Identify what skill you're going to sell and how you're going to package it. The second step in this strategy is the audience. In this step, it's all about identifying who you're going to sell to. The more specific you can get, the easier it is to find the people who will buy from you. So let's continue using the home inspector as an example. If you solve the broad problem called, I need someone to inspect my house, that can come in many different forms. Houses built before 1930, single-family homes, fourplexes, houses that cover more than 3 acres of land, apartment buildings, and so on. These are all very different situations. On the other hand, if you solve the specific problem called, I have a house that's built before 1940, hasn't been renovated since then, and zoning laws are changing here in the Los Angeles area, you have a clear idea of who you're talking to. The house will fall into a certain style. It'll have an aesthetic and engineering foundation from a certain period. It'll likely be made with a certain type of material, and laws within that period will have fallen into some category. Basically, it'll be easier for you to understand the likely problems this house will have, and it'll be easier for you to communicate those problems to a client. When you're able to get this clear on the problem they're experiencing, it becomes a lot easier to find this person amongst your friends, family, extended social circles, social media, and everywhere else. So that's step two. Identify the problem you're solving to figure out who you're talking to. Now, the final step, the conversation. And this is the hardest step for most people because they're uncomfortable asking for money for themselves. Many people run into mental blocks or fears, but here's how you're going to overcome it. First, you're going to make a list of 10 people who you think have the problem you fix. Look at your friends, family, and social media. Next, you're going to reach out to them and say, hey, I'm helping people who struggle with blank. With my blank years of experience helping people blank, I have a strategy to help you blank. I'd love to hop on a call for 15 minutes to see if you can benefit from my experience solving blank. So I know that's a lot of blanks, so let me give you an example. In my example, I would say something like, hey, I'm helping entrepreneurs who struggle to get new clients each month because they don't feel confident marketing themselves online. With my 15 years of experience building multi-million-dollar businesses, I have a strategy to help you create, market, and sell an offer your audience will happily pay for. I'd love to hop on a 15-minute call to see if you can benefit from my experience solving this problem. Which, by the way, is something that I actually do inside of my Confidently Online program. The link is down in the description below if you're interested in that. Now, some people will respond back and others won't. If they don't, it's all good. Just because someone has a problem doesn't mean they're psychologically ready to solve that problem. But that's a topic for a different video. But once they do respond back, coordinate a time for a 15-minute chat, then send them a calendar invite. It'll help them to remember that they have a call scheduled with you, and on that date and time, call them and ask questions about their problem to better understand what they're going through. Some good questions you could ask are, what are you currently doing to fix it? What are you missing out on because this problem exists in your life? How does this problem actually affect your life? And then once you understand their problem enough to fix it, tell them in one sentence how you can help them solve their problem and how much it'll cost. Then, when they say yes, tell them to send the $150 via Apple Pay, Venmo, or Zelle. And if you can get 4 people to pay you $150 each month, that's an extra $600 a month for like 4 to 8 hours of work. I want to point out in this strategy, we don't talk about anything about the actual fulfillment of the work, but I don't know your unique situation, so I can't speak to that part. But I can tell you that if you package what you already know into a service that solves someone's problem, you can have an incredibly lucrative side hustle that's easy to do. Now, if you like how simple this strategy is and want to understand how to apply it in a step-by-step process, check out my Confidently Online program. This program was created specifically for people who have a real skill solving a real problem for real people. People who've used this program have successfully added an extra $1,000 to their monthly income, while others have also used these principles in their program to quit their job to build 6- or 7-figure businesses. So if you like the idea of making some side cash or building a business by using the skill you're already good at, click the link in the description below. And that's it. If you found value in this content, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button below so we can get this video in front of more entrepreneurs who want help growing their business. And be sure to also hit the subscribe button and the little bell so you're notified when new content is released. I'm Jen Kem, here to help you get seen, heard, and paid for the unique value you bring into the world. Until next time.